get the general housekeeping stuff out of the way. Of course, you've got the socials, you've got the Hey, it's LJ and welcome to LJ Reacts. This is my series of YouTube videos where I go back in time and catch up with some of like the pop culture things, mostly music tracks and whatever that I've missed. I've seen over the last 15 years, as I've sort of hit my 20s and into my 30s, all the stuff that, has somehow passed me by. So this is my chance to sort of go back and try and check out some of that lost youth of mine. If you have a suggestion, something you think I'd like, chuck it in the comments. Yeah, I have got a bunch of those that I will be recording over the next few days. So if you've not seen, if you've not seen your suggestion yet, hang on in there. It may well be coming yet. So just get the general housekeeping out of the way. You can subscribe to the channel. It does help out a lot. Watch to the end. That apparently helps out a lot too. If you like some of my stuff, follow me on the socials. You can also have the link tree, which has basically all my projects. Even has some of my live dates. If you click the website option, and you can chuck us a tip. So yeah, let's get on with who we're talking about today. So I am going to revisit an old friend today. Not another Nightwish video, although there are some more of those coming. So any Nightwish fans who are watching, stick around. I have got some of them on the slate to be recorded shortly. No, today I'm going back to my first broadcast episode. Not the unaired pilot, but the first one that was up on YouTube, and that was Coheed and Cambria. So they have just released a new new video, sorry, and I've not actually had a chance to listen to the new album. So anything they're releasing at the minute is new to me, which is exactly the point of this channel. So we're going to crack on with that. It's called A Disappearing Act. I said in the last video how it's nice to have some nice short songs. It's only 3.5 minutes. After a couple of longer ones recently, it's nice to have some short ones lined up. But yeah, if you've seen my first video, you know my feelings on Coheed. If you could understand the muddy audio that was plagued with, but yeah, like I said, they're probably one of my favorite acts. I have all the other albums which I've listened to repeatedly. I've got Post behind me. I've got The Mask up there. I've got I think the record is just up by the guitar there, is just out of shot, but still. So yeah, I mean, this is a band I'm predisposed to like, so this should be pretty easy going. A pretty fun time for me, hopefully a pretty fun time for you to watch me having a pretty fun time. So without further ado, let's crack on with this. Okay, you don't see keyboards very often in a Coheed song. Usually Claudio's lead guitar, so already it's gonna have a different sound to the sort of traditional Coheed stuff. Well, um, it's so I've said before I do like stand-up comedy when I'm not doing these videos. And a few months ago, I was doing stand-up, and one of the other acts was about like 19 or 20, and he sort of went up and said, "Yeah, I'm doing the retro emo thing," which made me feel old because I was his age when that wasn't retro. Um, but yeah, the thing is, Coheed is kind of a throwback to that era. Yet here they are doing a throwback to a previous era because this is quite an 80s sound they got going on here. With the guillotine, is that it's symbolic of someone being cut out of someone's life or cutting someone? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure where they're going with that. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. I love how one of the lyrics is "Call me old fashioned," like, oh yeah, I'm old school, and they're doing it with an incredibly retro sound. And if you're thinking, is the 80s really, yeah, that long ago? Yes, yes, it is. The 80s is over 40 years ago. So, well, they started over 40 years ago. So, if that makes you feel old, you're old. Don't worry, in 10 years, it'll be the same thing with the 90s, and I will feel exactly the same. That's unusual. That sounds like they're using some sort of auto tune, which is not something I don't think I've ever heard Coheed do that. When I did the last Coheed video, it was I can hear the track. I can hear the track, but I can't hear the name of it. I'd said how the last album they kind of went quite experimental, and the last video I did was pretty standard Coheed affair. This is really them going back to the experimental again, and I don't know. Sometimes that doesn't connect with me, but I don't know. I could be won over. Don't know why. I was almost expecting that to be cloudy. I was just like, because your biggest demon is yourself. Which, given it's essentially it's a space opera written like a comic book series. What that would be exactly what you'd expect in that scenario. Yeah. Is that the end of the album? Is that like a spot in the middle? Because so you've got the whole band is being sort of cut out there. The whole band is sort of being disappeared. I'm just wondering, yeah, is that what happens at the end of the album? Is it in the middle of the album? There's something. Okay. I Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. So let's get some final thoughts on, shall we? So a nice bit of retro 80s sort of electronica there from Coheed and Cambria. That is not something I was expecting to see today. Um, what do I make of that? Well, I uh, I mean it's nice just that occasionally just the bands I like do like dance see the tracks sometimes. I mean, rock nights are brilliant, but when people when rock clubs aren't as prevail as as expansive as every other type of dance club, it's nice that fans you like release tracks that can be played in those sort of nights. Although I do still kind of subscribe to the Bill Hicks thoughts of dance clubs.
Real men don't dance. They sit, sweat, and curse.
But but yeah, with regards to the track, I quite enjoyed it. It's got quite a nice beat to it. Again, like I said, I'm mostly a rock guy, heavy metal guy, so the electronica side is not gonna win me over. I like the track more because of who did it than because of what the track is. But still, I got to get around to getting this album. See what other sort of directions they're taking in this, because I quite like this one. It's interesting just to see where else they're going. So yeah, let's just skip to the end because it's a Coheed thing. So I'm gonna, unless it's even certain albums that have certain terrible tracks, I'm still predisposed to like. There's just something about them that works for me. So yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not the best Coheed track of hers. We're looking 6.5 territory right now, but it's more a case of I'm intrigued to see where else they're going to go with this direction. If you're interested in maybe looking up some more of the album tracks, I think there are some more on the YouTube channel. I just haven't got around to watching, partly in case any Coheed fans watching wanted me to give this a look. So yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to giving some more of these a look. That's all I can say about that. If you have any more suggestions, if there are any more tracks in this album that you want to hear that they've done like videos or lyric videos for, chuck them in the comments below. If you want to follow me, the address or the social media, even right there. The link tree has all my gumph on it right there. Chuck's tip. And yeah, that's all I got for now. So till next time, it's been emotional. Let's just right. This is my chance to sort of look back and try and catch up with 15 years worth of pop culture. If you if you do a YouTube video without water on hand, That is exactly what happens. I did wrong. I didn't do the full sign off. I am blame it on the boogie.